retold with diamonds and gold. Myths in Minecraft never get old. Heroes, mobs, and tales you know. It's myths in Minecraft. Let's go!
Welcome to Myths in Minecraft, where ancient legends get a blocky twist. From kings and gods to mobs and mods, each episode will retell a famous myth Minecraft style. Ready to mine? Let's go! King Midas, the piglin who wanted too much.
Deep in the fiery Nether, past rivers of lava and forests of crimson fungus, there stood a mighty fortress. Its walls were built from blackstone, twisting high above the lava lakes. Inside lived a ruler feared and admired by every piglin, Piglin King Midas. His throne room stretched wide, lit by flickering torches and glowing lava falls. In every corner were treasure piles, golden helmets, swords, chests overflowing with ingots, and towers of shining blocks stacked to the ceiling. No other piglin had so much wealth. But Midas was not satisfied. Day after day he paced his golden halls, grumbling, "More gold! More! This treasure is not enough. I must have the whole Nether gleaming." One evening, as piglins prepared to hunt hoglins in the Crimson Forest, Midas saw the Nether portal at the edge of his fortress flare with swirling particles. Through it stepped a curious figure, a man in a shimmering golden cloak, leading two llamas with glowing gold ropes. "I am the golden trader," the stranger announced. "I do not trade emeralds. I trade in wishes." The piglins muttered nervously, but Midas leaned forward, tusks gleaming. "Wishes? Bah! I need no wishes. I have more gold than anyone." The golden trader chuckled softly. "Do you? Or do you still hunger for more? What if every block you touch turned to gold? You would have endless treasure. The overworld itself would bow to your shining power." Midas's eyes widened. He didn't hesitate. "Yes, give me this gift. Make all I touch become gold." The trader pulled from his satchel a small bottle filled with glowing honey that sparkled like molten sunlight. "Drink," he said. "But remember, not all treasure brings joy." Midas gulped it down, though, without another thought. At once, the power began. He touched the wall beside him. Poof! Blackstone turned to pure gold. He tapped the floor. Poof! Golden tiles spread under his feet. Laughing wildly, he ran through the halls, his footsteps leaving golden blocks wherever he stepped. He touched the great pillars of his fortress. Poof! They glittered like treasure towers. He swept his tusks against a chest of iron and poof! Every bar turned to shining gold ingots. The piglins gasped, shielding their eyes from the blinding gleam. Soon, Midas's fortress blazed like the sun. His throne was solid gold. His bridges gleamed across lava lakes of gold. Even his banners shimmered stiffly, frozen into golden sheets. For a while, the Piglin King laughed louder than the ghast in the skies. But the joy did not last. When he reached for netherwort to brew a potion, poof, it turned into gold in his hand, heavy, useless. He reached to scoop lava, poof, it solidified into a block of gold ore. In an instant, the entire lava lake would freeze, transforming into a sea of solid gold. Even the fungus and warped roots turned solid and stiff, no longer food, no longer fuel. And worst of all, when his young piglin daughter, who had been watching in wonder, ran to hug him, she froze with a poof into a shining golden statue. Her smile was trapped in silence, her small arms stiff and still. Midas's roar shook the fortress. No! My child, my treasure! What have I done? The fortress was silent now, except for the echo of his cries bouncing from golden walls. The other piglins backed away, afraid. His kingdom was brilliant to look at, but lifeless. Desperate Midas stumbled to the portal and shouted, "Golden trader, please, take this curse away. I thought I wanted endless gold, but it has stolen everything from me. I only want my daughter back." The golden trader stepped out of the shadows, his face grave. "Tell me how to fix it," begged Midas. The trader's voice was steady. "The only cure is to wash your hands in the flowing waters of an overworld river. There the golden touch will leave you, carried away by the current." Midas's eyes lit up with hope, but the trader shook his head. "Yet you cannot safely cross into the overworld. A piglin would soon zombify there, so instead, I will bring the river to you." He set a sturdy cauldron in the throne room, the kind that can hold water even in the Nether, and uncorked a flask. Cool, shimmering overworld river water poured in, steaming softly but staying put inside the cauldron. "Wash your hands in this," said the golden trader. "Let the river carry your greed away." With trembling hands, Midas dipped his blocky fingers into the cauldron. At once, golden sparks rippled off his skin and dissolved into the water. The power left him. Only then the trader spoke gently. "Remember, true wealth isn't in gold, but in the ones you treasure. Gold may shine, but love and laughter shine brighter." Breathless, Midas turned. In the doorway stood his daughter, alive again, running to him, laughing, wrapping her arms around his tusks. The fortress walls returned to blackstone. Food was food again. The lava bubbled and burned, dangerous and wild, just as it should be. From that day forward, Piglin King Midas still loved gold, but he no longer longed for everything to shine with it. He kept just enough for crafting golden apples, for bartering with his people, and for decorating his halls. But his greatest treasure was not stacked in chests. It was his daughter and the friendship of his piglins. Well, his minions, anyway. The Nether glowed, not with endless gold, but with joy, and the occasional ghast fireball, but that's another story. The end.
Hope you enjoyed the story. See you in the next one.
Subscribe to Max Reacts or be turned into gold.